Hello, and what is going on today, guys? Tomcat here, and today we are back for another episode of Forza Horizon 3. Now, the car that we're looking at right now, I've decided to name it, well, I haven't quite decided what to name it yet. I've gone back and forth between the Death R8, the Egg Killer, or Koenigsegg Killer, however you want to say it, but basically, this car it produces 1,515 horsepower from a twin-turbocharged Lamborghini V12. It has been swapped. It's been also rear-wheel drive converted to take some weight out. It's running full weight reduction. And basically, this car I literally wanted an R8 to do battle with the big boys, the Koenigsegg's. And I pretty much feel like I've found it in this car. This car will do, I've gotten it up to 272 miles an hour. It will hold at 271, and it will touch 272 for a moment. So I'm not quite fully done with the development of this car yet. It's running well, I should go ahead and show you guys what gears it's running as far as the final drive ratio. But as far as final drive ratio, we're running a 3-something. I need to go back and check. We're running a 324 rear end ratio. Or, well, I guess final drive. This is all-wheel drive. Well, it's a rear end ratio now because it's been rear-wheel drive converted. But basically, what we're going to do is I'm going to show you guys what this car can do. Now, it is a monster until you get to third gear. I'm running 345 wide tires in the back. And with the 345s, it's just absolutely monstrous. We took the factory wing off, and we pretty much made it into if you had to relate this to something else, it would be like a Texas Mile car, basically. It will do a brake stand burnout, so you can warm the tires up a little bit. But once you're actually going to make a run, don't bother getting into it until you get up to about third. And now, I would say from a brake boost at about 80 miles an hour, floored, blows the rear tires off, shift into fourth. You have to let off. You have to pedal it a little bit, otherwise it will blow the tires off again. And then once it gets into fifth, it pulls like a monster. Like an absolute freaking monster. And the thing is, since the gears are still kind of short, you rip all the way to the top speed. We're already 269, 270, 271. Come on. 270. It didn't want to do 272. I feel like it might have been because I changed lanes. Because it got to 272 earlier. I just need to see if I stay in one lane, if maybe I have better luck with the 272. 71. 271. Come on. 271 still. I'm trying to, to not move the car as much as I possibly can. 271 still. 271. There's 272. And braking. It hit it for a brief... Hello. It hit it for a brief second, so it will do 272 miles an hour. I just need to find a, I guess, kind of a sweet spot to where it'll... Oh, there's a speed camera. I should have stayed in it. Damn, I should have stayed in it. But let's go back the other way. The other way doesn't do quite as well. It'll still touch, 270, 271 going the other way. We can just flip around, get a little bit of a run-up. I need to try roll racing and some street racing with this car because I feel like it would be an absolute monster for that. In fourth gear, about 6,000 RPM, and floored. Traction is perfect, hooks up all the way to changing into fifth, passing 200 miles an hour very quickly into sixth, flat foot shifting, 240, 250, still pulling like crazy, 265, that's 260, 270, 270, a little bit of an uphill, 271, 271, it was bouncing around a little bit at 271, and then I let off for a little bit of a cool down. Crazy flames. Now, launching this car, a little bit hard. It's a little bit harder than you might expect, actually. What I have to do, and I've been playing around with how to launch it, first gear is pretty much absolutely useless in this car. There's no point to even be in it. Unless you're slowing down or something. So I'm trying to launch in second gear, and I'll try a couple of second gear launches and a couple of third gear launches, but second gear around 5,000-ish actually will bog it, surprisingly enough. So you kind of you have to ease out of it. You have to basically not let it get on full boost. If you can kind of slip it a little bit, just slip the clutch just a little bit. That was perfect. The shifts after it weren't quite perfect, but I definitely think that the launch was exactly nailed. Like, if you slip the clutch just that little bit, you can get it perfect. Come on, there's 270. There's 271. 271. Still 271. Come on. Come on. 271. 272. Touched it. Touched it. Come on. 270. 270. 270 across the trap at 270.84. Not too bad. I feel like I need to still get it just a little bit more dialed in, but that has been the Death R8. It's basically an insane, rabid monster. I would highly recommend building one of these because this, I think, is going to be one of those sleepers that all the Koenigsegg guys are going to, Bugatti guys are going to be like, oh, he's got a Barton R8. Well, whatever. And then you bust out a 272 miles an hour top speed. This thing is faster than the 1-to-1. It is confirmed faster than the Koenigsegg 1-to-1. It is an absolute mental monster. Build one of these, absolutely. And if you guys did enjoy this video, don't forget to check back later on today. There will be another video. And also, again, tomorrow, around noon or 1 o'clock-ish, we'll have another video. I'm not sure if it's going to be a build or a top speed build or like a drift build, top speed build, multiplayer video. We'll see. But again, I hope you guys did enjoy. And I also haven't forgotten about you spin tires, guys. That'll be coming back very soon as well. We got new mods on the way. CCS is working on some mods of Jeep guys' actual Jeep and my actual Jeep. So that's going to be really fun to see. But again, without any further ado, I'm going to end the video here. Hope you guys enjoyed.